The 2026 BYD Sealion 7 is the clearest sign yet that the electric SUVs you already trust have a real problem on their hands. In its strongest form, it makes over 500 horsepower, covers more than 300 miles on a charge, and looks like it costs far more than it actually does. It feels like a finished, premium product rather than a first attempt, but there are two things the spec sheet quietly hides, and the second one decides whether it is the one to buy. So stay with me. Start with the way it looks, because this is where the premium promise has to land first. The face is calm and closed off, with slim headlights either side of a body-colored nose, and nothing about it says budget brand. Down the side, the roofline drops like a coupe. The shoulders sit wide and planted, and at just under 16 feet long, it sits right on top of the Tesla Model Y in size. At the back, a full-width light bar stretches across a clean tail. Standing next to it, the Sealion reads as expensive from every angle, which is not something this badge could always claim. Open a door and the cabin backs it up. The seats are wide, quilted, and softly padded, and the material quality lands everywhere your hands actually fall. The dashboard curves around a large rotating screen that flips between portrait and landscape, with a slim driver display ahead of you. The software updates over the air, so the useful features keep arriving long after you have driven it home. The back seat is where a family really lives with this car, and it delivers. The wheelbase is nearly 3 meters, so adults sit comfortably behind adults, and the floor is close to flat. Behind them, the boot opens wide and square, with a low-load lip and handy underfloor storage for your cables. If breakdowns like this help you sort the real story from the marketing, subscribe so the next one lands on your feed. Now, the part that makes the badge matter. Under the floor sits BYD's own blade battery, a design with a reputation for shrugging off abuse that ends other chemistries. The strongest version runs 2 motors for over 500 horsepower and reaches 62 miles an hour in about 4.5 seconds. Quick, without ever feeling violent. The one most people should buy is the single motor, and it is the version that clears more than 300 miles on a charge. On a fast charger, it climbs from 10 to 80% in around 24 minutes. Here is the first honest catch. Drive it hard, and the real-world range settles closer to 250 miles, and the ride leans firm over broken tarmac. It is quick and quiet, but outright comfort is not its headline. And that leads to the thing that decides it. Pricing opens around £45,000, roughly $56,000, and climbs to $59,000 for the flagship. About $74,000. That drops it right onto the Tesla Model Y. Except here you get more standard kit for the same money. The fair worry is that the brand is still young here, so the dealer and service network is thinner than the names it is chasing. So the opening verdict holds, with one honest condition. The Sealion 7 asks you to accept a firm ride and a badge without decades behind it. In exchange, it hands you design, space, and pace that feel a full class above the price. The established names have had years to get ready for this exact car. On tonight's evidence, they did not use them nearly well enough.